Nick Kyrgios explosive press conference in full as Wimbledon star clashes with reporters. Nick Kyrgios held a very heated press conference following his win over Britain's Paul Jubb. Nick Kyrgios clashed with reporters as he held a fiery press conference following his 5-set win over Paul Jubb. Kyrgios fumed at the Wimbledon crowd on Court 3, the umpire and a line judge during the victory, and spoke about all of his outbursts as he faced the media. The Australian also admitted to spitting at a fan who was being disrespectful towards him, with the crowd heard heckling him on numerous occasions during the match. Kyrgios was characteristically bullish and unfazed as he fielded questions from reporters and refused to back down or admit that his behavior on court was out of line. Get travel news, updates and tips. F1 considers revoking Nelson Piquet access after Lewis Hamilton racist comments. Novak Djokovic faces extra Wimbledon pressure as Serb blocked from attending US Open. See Private 12th. See Private 12th. Amanda Holden, 51, causes a stir as she flashes pert bum with Ashley Roberts for Wimbledon. Nicola Sturgeon full of her own importance as independence bid thoroughly dismantled. By Taboola. Nick Kyrgios explosive press conference in full as Wimbledon star clashes with reporters. Nick Kyrgios held a very heated press conference following his win over Britain's Paul Jubb. By Jordan Seward. 7:13, Wednesday, June 29, 2022, updated, 7:26, Wednesday, June 29, 2022. 12 comment section. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share on LinkedIn, share on Pinterest. Copy link. Nick Kyrgios. Nick Kyrgios clashed with reporters in a heated press conference. Image, Wimbledon.com. Sign up for free tennis updates from on and off the court. Enter your email address here. Subscribe. We use your sign up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. More info. Nick Kyrgios clashed with reporters as he held a fiery press conference following his 5-set win over Paul Jubb. Related articles. Swiatek makes Nadal joke and addresses ousting Williams' sisters. Nick Kyrgios confirms spitting towards fan at Wimbledon. Kyrgios fumed at the Wimbledon crowd on Court 3, the umpire and a line judge during the victory, and spoke about all of his outbursts as he faced the media. The Australian also admitted to spitting at a fan who was being disrespectful towards him, with the crowd heard heckling him on numerous occasions during the match. Kyrgios was characteristically bullish and unfazed as he fielded questions from reporters and refused to back down or admit that his behavior on court was out of line. Scroll down to read the transcript in full below. Sponsored. Hero Wars. Big boss of internet games. By Taboola. Q. Sorry to get off the tennis track. Rather serious question. Were you racially abused out on court? Ha, 16 May 22 _UGC _Kaby lame update _16 by 9 _N final.mp4. Pause. Mute. Current time. 2:05. Slash. Duration. 3:39. Full screen. Nick Kyrgios, not today, no. But a lot of disrespect was being thrown today from the crowds. I'm just starting to think that it's normal when it's really not. You know, I didn't say anything to the crowd until they started. Just every time I came down to the far end, people just going. It's just I don't know if it's normal or not. Q. How does that make you feel when you feel that? A lot of people like you here. Is this something new that you're discovering? Nick Kyrgios, it just happened, like, obviously when it happened in Stuttgart, the racial abuse, and then it happened to Osaka in Indian Wells where someone screamed out, affected her match. I just don't understand why spectators feel like they're able to do that. Q. Are you able to share with us any details of what was said to you? Nick Kyrgios, just pure disrespect, just anything. Like someone just yelled out I was S in the crowd today. Is that normal? No. But I just don't understand why it's happening over and over again. Q. You normally love this tournament. Nick Kyrgios, no, I love this tournament. It's got nothing to do with Wimbledon. I just think it's a whole generation of people like on social media feeling like they have a right to comment on every single thing with negativity. It just carries on to real life. Because Terry's a fence there, and I physically can't do anything or say anything because I'll get in trouble. They just feel the need that they're just able to say anything they want. Q. On the flip side of that, you were overheard today, you were having a bit of an interaction with the line judges. At one point I think you said, you're in your 90s, you can't see the ball. Nick Kyrgios, no, I said most of the umpires are older, and I just don't think that's ideal when you're playing a sport of such small margins. Factually, people that are younger have better eyesight. Do you not think that's appropriate? When you're playing at a sport for hundreds and thousands of dollars, do you not think that we should have people that are really ready to call the ball in or out? Nick Kyrgios, factually, does someone have better eyesight when they're younger? Q. Not necessarily. Nick Kyrgios, what do you mean not necessarily? Laughter? What does he mean? What do you mean not necessarily? Q. I don't know. Nick Kyrgios, that specific thing, I hit a ball in, the old man called it out, it was in. So arguably if the guy was 40, he may not have called that out. Q. But he may be 60 and may have 20/20 vision, you don't know that. Nick Kyrgios, in this case he got the call wrong. Q. Young people get a call wrong, don't they? Nick Kyrgios, okay. I don't understand the question, though. Q. Can you elaborate on the whole social media thing? Do other players share your fears? What would you like Wimbledon to do about it? Nick Kyrgios, I didn't say it for anyone to. I'm just giving you an example. I think people, spectators, everyone is so quick to just negatively put their energy on someone else. And there's no real consequences. On social media you can just bash someone on social media and there's no real consequence. Now, whether it's racial abuse or just disrespect, it's acceptable. But why is that acceptable? Q. If it's 2 or 3 times, should they then say? Nick Kyrgios, I don't know. As a player who cops it very hard, I'm getting it nearly every match. I'm playing someone who is, just because they're sitting there and I can't do anything, they just feel the need. Q. Has any authority ever taken a fan out in any of your matches? Nick Kyrgios, yeah, a couple of types. Q. Do you have any sympathy for what happens with the line judges, for example? Do you have any sympathy with sometimes how they're treated by players, for example? Umpires take it, line judges take it. Nick Kyrgios, it goes deeper than that because if I lose a tennis match and it comes down to a call, they're not getting abused on social media. I have to deal with it. My girlfriend deals with hate messages. My family deals with hate messages. I deal with hate messages. Where, for instances, that time in Miami when Carlos Bernardes did that and the whole match turned. Was he dealing with the repercussions? I still deal with that. They just move on like nothing happened. Dare back out their refereeing, umpiring.